when they asked me to do this, I wasn't entirely sure what I should be talking about, but they said, well, you'll figure it out. So I'll try to figure something out here. As Mark was saying, every year we're asked to think about our time, talent, and treasure and how we can share that with others. For me, I've always been faithful about the treasure part of it, but I never quite knew, well, what does it mean to contribute time and talent? When I was younger and first in the church about 20 years ago, we had young kids, and there was we talked to Father about working with the children's church, because this seemed like a natural way to share time and talent, and we had kids, so we could be with our kids during church. And so that seemed a very natural thing to do. As I got older, we kind of got out of that phase, and being an actuary, I thought about, well, in this phase of my life, what can I contribute that's my talent and my time? And so I volunteered during one of these weekends, like we're going to have next weekend, and said, well, I'd kind of like to find out what the finance committee is all about, and how might I be able to help there? And for me, that was just not looking to be, it isn't about me, it's just how can I use the talents I have some way and help the church and be more engaged with the church rather than just writing out a check and putting it in an envelope every week. And so I started finding out, well, finance committee meets, 10 times a year, once a month, except once in the summer and Christmas time, and started getting involved in it. And then I started finding out, well, there's a whole lot of people involved in the church here that I don't even know. And I started getting more involved in meeting new people and building more relationships and getting to know what all goes on here with our family at church. And then a few years ago, we came up with this thing. Father wanted to start a capital campaign, and that started a whole nother set of meetings and people we were meeting and stuff that none of us really knew a whole lot about, except maybe a couple people who had done it here before. And so we all as a group got to work together and just figure it out. And we had a very successful capital campaign, thanks to all of you folks and the rest of the folks here at church. But it was more that we were just all getting together, kind of like a family gets together, and just try to figure out how to do this stuff. So for me, this journey has been all about meeting more people, contributing what I can, and trying to figure out what does it really mean to throw in the time and talent component to the time, talent, and treasure. What I also found out was that as I became more engaged, I was really enjoying working with everyone that I was working with here. And overall, it's been and continues to be a great journey. I encourage all of you to look at what your talents are, what the Lord's given you, how you might enjoy meeting other people and using those talents here at the church and for our church family. And just think about, if you look back over the past month or so, past few months, and the only thing that you really have been contributing has been that monthly envelope, and you think you'd like to do something more, join us next weekend and see if there's something else that might fit in with your talents and pique your curiosity that you might be able to share with the rest of us. Thank you.